लै कमली चलियो पलटाए, देहुरे पाछै बैठा जाए, ज्यो ज्यो नामा हर गुण उचरै, भगत जना को देवरा फिरे. That's a power of Bhagat. Although Bhagat Ramdev ji, he belonged to a so-called lower caste. When he went there to the temple to do the darshan of Waheguru, the Pandits, they basically pushed him out. They said, you cannot come here because you are of low caste. तू छोटी जात दा है, तू अंदर नहीं आ सकदा, तू भगती नहीं कर सकदा, because साडा जिहड़ा मंदिर है, our temple will go dirty, filthy, मैला हो जाएगा. It will get polluted because of your lower caste. He was pushed out and he sit at the back. ਉੱਥੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਭਗਤੀ ਕੀਤੀ, ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕੀਤਾ. ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਉ ਜਿਉ ਨਾਮਾ ਹਰ ਗੁਣ ਉਚਰੈ, ਭਗਤ ਜਨਾ ਕੋ ਦੇਹੁਰਾ ਫਿਰੇ. The temple turned, totally turned 360 degrees. We went there actually. It's near Hazur Sahib Gurdwara, that temple, and it is still, they don't let you take the pictures, but the temple is built. I mean, it is next, it's very difficult to build a temple like that if somebody don't believe in this. Putta temple banana, mandir banana, bada aukha. So it's definitely some kind of a miracle which happened there, and Gurbani approves that, right? ਤੇ ਇੰਨੀ ਭਗਤੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੈ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੇ. ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ when we do the bhakti of Malak, so much power in just singing the praises that everything changes in our life. Our life becomes upside down. The idea is, sometimes we see or we say that, okay, these people are filthy, they are not good. But remember always one thing, Waheguru Ji is in everybody. ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਾਲਕ ਹੈ. That's why Malak gave us Gurbani Guru, so that we can understand, we can have that wisdom that Waheguru Ji is in everybody. And our Shabad today, which are today, is also related to this. How can we become a das of Waheguru? People very easily say, I am a das. I'm a slave. But das is a very big word. बड़ी बड़ी उच्ची गल है दास वाली. मालक दा दास बनना सौखा नहीं. It's not easy to become a slave of Waheguru. Very difficult, very difficult. You have to go through lots and lots of prosecutions. Bhagat Namdev ji, we heard, he went through so much prosecution. Bhagat Kabir ji went through so much prosecution. GuruNanak Dev Ji went through prosecution. Guru Arjan Dev Ji went through prosecution. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj went through prosecution. Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Sache Pasha. It's a full, the list is so big. Bhai Taru Singh Ji, Bhai Mani Singh Ji, right? To become a das, it's very difficult. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਛੋਟਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਕੁਝ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ ਨਾ, if we something little bit happens to our body, ਅਸੀਂ ਆ ਤਰਾ ਤਰਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. ਭਗਤ ਨਾਮਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਹਾਥੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਸੁੱਟਤਾ ਸੀ, ਭਗਤ ਕਬੀਰ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਹਾਥੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਸੁੱਟਤਾ ਸੀ. He was thrown in the front of the elephant. ਬੜਾ ਔਖਾ ਹੈ ਦਾਸ ਬਣਨਾ. It's not easy. But Maharaj is telling us the technique. How can we become das of Waheguru, the slave of Waheguru? So that's why I normally always say that don't just say yourself a das. बड़े लोग ना लिखते हैं अपने नाम दे नाल, out of the ego. It is out of the ego. They say, oh, das says this, I am the das. No, das is a very high avastha. Slok छाती शीतल मन सुखी, छंत गोबिंद गुण गाए, ऐसी कृपा करो प्रभ, नानक दास दिसाए. When I sing the praises of Waheguru, when I will sing the praises of Waheguru, Maharaj do so kripa that I should be imbued in your love. मेरी छाती जड़ी है, my chest, my heart should cool off. मन जड़ा साडा है ना, यार mind is right now burning in तमोगुण. तमोगुण ਨੂੰ महाराज ने बिग सागर भी किया है ते अगन तत्व दे नाल भी मिलाया है. Tamogun is like a poison, and it is also related to the fire element. महाराज चंदे कहते मेरा ना तमोगुण दे करके काम क्रोध लोभ मोह हंकार ईर्खा द्वैत नफरत, because of my ego, because of my lust, greed, anger, attachment, my heart is burning. But when I sing your praises, my heart is cooled off, my mind is cooled off, my mind is in peace. Chhati sheetal, cool, man sukhi, peace. Chant Govind gun gaye. When I sing your praises, the songs of your praises. Aisi kirpa karo prabh, they do so much grace, that I can become your das, I can become your slave, and I can sing your praises. When we do Simran, when we sing praises of waheguru, sometimes we are doing out of ego also. ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਜੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਵੇਲਾ ਕਰਦਾ. When we have to do Amrit Vela, when we have to sing the praises, we have to surrender ourselves, that I am nothing. I have no capability to sing your praises. It's you sitting inside me who is enabling me to sing your praises. He enables us. It is His kirpa, it is His grace. That's why our Simran should become Ardas. ਇਹ ਜੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਥੋੜਾ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, the little bit of praises which we sing, it should become a ardas, prayer. Pauri, chacha chore das tumhare. Chacha chore das tumhare. कहते I am just like a baby, your baby. The word, the letter chacha, through the letter chacha, Maharaj is telling us, chore, chore means child, little baby. Chore das tumhare. I'm your child. I want to become your das. I want to become your slave. तेरा मनो अपना दास बना रहा है. Make me your das. Make me your baby. Das dasan ke pani hare. In the old days, if somebody was a slave, they used to do everything for their boss, right? Even in America, when we live, right? The blacks were the slave before, and they had to do everything, for their honors. Pani hare da ki matlab hunda jehda pani par ke liave. Everything. The boss will not do anything. The slave will do anything. Anything. Whatever the boss wants. Kende eh ja das nu bana raha hai. Waheguru ji, we want to become your slave. Make us like that we can do anything for you. And that was the test was taken by Guru Angad Dev Ji from Guru Amardas Sache Pasha also. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਰੋਜ਼ ਸਵੇਰੇ. In the morning, he used to bring a water for him so that he can do the isnan. Bauli Sahib Gurdwara, you must have heard it in Goindwal Sahib. You should go there. You should see how difficult it is even today also. There are 84 steps to go down and to take the Amrit where the Beas River still is there. You can just go there and check it out. It's so difficult just for us to go 84 steps down and come up. Just think of Guru Amardas Sache Pasha. In an old age, he was doing that seva because he considered himself a das of his Guru, Guru Angad Dev Ji. And he used to bring water in the morning so that he can take a bath. Chacha chore das tumhare. But now, how can we do the seva of Satguru Ji? Because Satguru Ji now is in the Sukham Roop. In which roop he is? In the form of light inside us. Sant ki seva, naam te aiye. Now, how we have to do the seva? By japping naam. He made it easy for us. Kehne tusi naam japo, man nu tovo, shabad lago, harsyo raho chitlaye. Kehne man nu tovo. Now, clean your mind, and that's a seva you can do of Satguru. Chacha chore das tumhare, das dasan ke pani hare. Chacha char ho tere santa. I should become the dust of feet of Santjan, of Sachi Sangat. That's why when we come in Sachi Sangat, we have to be very, very humble. We have to be full of humility. We have to leave our ego. अपनी जड़ी है ना ਹੋਮੇ ਛੱਡਣੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ। ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੰਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਗਏ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾਰਨੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ। ਫਿਰ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆਈ ਵਿਲ ਡੂ ਵਟ ਐਵਰ ਆਈ ਵਾਂਟ ਟੂ ਡੂ, ਡੂ ਵਟ ਸੱਚੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਵਾਂਟਸ ਯੂ ਟੂ ਡੂ। ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਸੰਗਤ, ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੰਗਤ ਚ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ, we come in ਸੰਗਤ, sometimes we are late in the ਸੰਗਤ, we have to just sit in the back, I'm talking about the physical ਸੰਗਤ। ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੰਗਤ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਚ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਚੁੱਪ ਕਰਕੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਬੈਠ ਜੀਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੋਵੇ। don't go in front and all, don't disturb others and all, or come in time। ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਚ ਦੀ ਹੋਮੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ, ਹੈਨਾ। ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ you have to become the dust of the feet of the ਸੰਗਤ। ਛੱਛਾ ਛਾਰ ਹੋਤ ਤੇਰੇ ਸੰਤਾ, they become a dust of the feet of the saints। don't feel bad if somebody tells you in the sangat also something, then also don't feel bad, that's a privilege to come in a sachi sangat, is a privilege, it's not easy to come in sachi sangat। sachi sangat बहुत ही difficult way ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲਦੀ, ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਮਿਲਦੀ, ਬਹੁਤ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ, ਤੇ ਬੜੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਭਾਗੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਸੰਤ ਜਨਾ ਮਿਲ ਹਰ ਜਸ ਗਾਇਓ, ਕੋਟ ਜਨਮ ਕੇ ਦੁੱਖ ਗਵਾਇਓ। and when we start judging sants, judging saints, judging the sachi sangat, that means we are full of ego। ਫਿਰ ਸਾਡਾ ਕਰਮ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੋਰ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ। ਛੱਛਾ ਛਾਰ ਹੋਤ ਤੇਰੇ ਸੰਤਾ, ਆਪਣੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੋ ਭਗਵੰਤਾ। do this ਕਿਰਪਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ do this ਭਗਵੰਤਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ do this ਕਿਰਪਾ on me, do this mercy on me, so that I can become the dust of the feet of the saints। ਮੇਰੇ ਚ ਹਿਊਮਿਲਿਟੀ ਆ ਜਾਏ, ਹੋਮੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਦੂਰ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ। ਛਾੜ ਸਿਆਣਪ ਬਹੁ ਚਤੁਰਾਈ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਿਆਣਪਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ। don't say that I'm very intelligent, or don't feel that you're very intelligent। when you come in the sachi sangat, when you want to become a slave, then you have to leave your own mat, you have to take guru's mat, gurbani's mat। ਬਾਣੀ ਗੁਰੂ, ਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ ਬਾਣੀ, ਵਿੱਚ ਬਾਣੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਸਾਰੇ, ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਕਹੈ ਸੇਵਕ ਜਨ ਮਾਨੇ। we have to do what ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ is telling us to do, we have to leave our own wisdom। ਆਪਣੀ ਮੱਤ ਤੇ ਛੱਡਣੀ ਹੈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪੁੱਠਾ ਕੰਮ। something happens in the sangat, we start saying oh ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਉਹ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ। ਉੱਥੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਿਆਣਪ ਛੱਡਣੀ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ। many things will happen। ਛਾੜ ਸਿਆਣਪ ਬਹੁਤ ਚਤੁਰਾਈ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ stop, leave your cleverness, that behavior which we have, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ leave that behavior। ਸੰਤਨ ਕੀ ਮਨ ਟੇਕ ਟਿਕਾਈ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ make sure your man is present there and you are fully surrendering to the saints, to the sachi sangat। ਸੱਚੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਏਦਾਂ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ, ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ। ਕੋਈ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਏਦਾਂ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ। you have to surrender ourselves। but what is our problem? we can't become a das, we can't become a saint because we of our ego। ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਾੜਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ। ਛਾੜ ਸਿਆਣਪ ਬਹੁ ਚਤੁਰਾਈ, ਸੰਤਨ ਕੀ ਮਨ ਟੇਕ ਟਿਕਾਈ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਟੇਕ ਕਰੀਏ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੰਤ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈ ਨਾ, the ਸੱਚੀ ਸੰਗਤ is your support, the worldly people is not your support। when some problem is going to happen in your life, ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ ਜਾਏਗੀ ਤੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰਨੀ। ਸੰਗਤ will help you, ਸੰਗਤ of saints, not the sangats of manmukhs, the sangats of gurmukhs। ਸੱਚੀ ਸੰਗਤ is that ਸੰਗਤ where we sit and chant ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ's praises। ਉਹ ਸੰਗਤ, ਉਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਬੜੀ ਵਧੀਆ। ਉਹ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ has talked about the ਕੁਸੰਗਤ also, not ਕੁਸੰਗਤ, ਸੱਚੀ ਸੰਗਤ। ਸੰਤਨ ਕੀ ਮਨ ਟੇਕ ਟਿਕਾਈ, ਛਾਰ ਕੀ ਪੁੱਤਰੀ ਪਰਮ ਗਤ ਪਾਈ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ what is our value? we are made out of dirt, out of clay। our skin, the physical body is made out of dirt। ਛਾਰ ਕੀ ਪੁੱਤਰੀ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ this, but when we come into the sachi sangat, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਛਾਰ ਦੀ ਪੁੱਤਰੀ ਚ ਰਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਨਾ, the mind which is sitting in this ਛਾਰ ਕੀ ਪੁੱਤਰੀ is going to get a paramgat, is going to get into the ਚੌਥਾ ਪਦ, is going to meet ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਛਾਰ ਕੀ ਪੁੱਤਰੀ ਪਰਮਗਤ ਪਾਈ। but we have to surrender ourselves, we have to take a support। ਟੇਕ ਵੀ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੀ ਲੈਣੀ, टेक भी सच्ची संगत दी लैनी, and we have to surrender ourselves in front of the sangat, in front of waheguru. When we surrender ourselves in front of sachi sangat, indirectly or directly, we are surrendering in front of Satguru ji. ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੈਠੇ, ਛਾਰ ਕੀ ਪੁੱਤਰੀ ਪਰਮਗਤ ਪਾਈ, ਨਾਨਕ ਜਾਕੋ ਸੰਤ ਸਾਈ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ only you can go in the ਚੌਥੇ ਪਦ if you will come in sachi sangat, when you will take a support of sachi sangat. Always this story comes in my mind of Bhai Sutra ji. Bhai Sutra ji was sitting in Sangat's darbar in the front of Guru Sahib, in the darbar of Sachi Sangat, and he was sitting at the back. And in the back, some other people were also sitting there. And he started abusing there, like loud abuses, or cursing, I should say, not abuses. He started cursing, and that too very loud. And when the Smapti of when the Pog was there, after the session, after the Sachi Sangat class, he went out. Some of the Sangat members, they went to the Guru Sahib, and they said about Bhai Sutra ji, that Bhai Sutra ji was cursing. And when your Sangat was going on, when you were giving the Brahm Gyan, and he was, saying the curse words. गालां कढ़दे सी। ते कहंदे अच्छा, Guru Sahib says, if that is the case, call Sutra. Bhai Sutra ji nu bula ke le aao. And then Bhai Sutra ji comes, and Guru Sahib asked Bhai Sutra ji, were you cursing at that time when the Sangat was going on? कहंदे हाँ जी, मैं गालां कढ़ी है. I was cursing at that time. ते कहंदे क्यों? कहंदे I will answer that. First ask the Sangat, when I was cursing, what was the message Guru Sahib was giving? What was your message at that point of time? तुसी केड़ा विचार कर रहे सी? And nobody remembered what the vichar, the people who were gathered there, nobody remembered what the vichar was going on, what the message of Guru Sahib was going on, what was the hukam of Guru Sahib. But they remembered the curses, and they dekh lo. And they were listening to me, not you, Guru Sahib. Basically, Bhai Sutra ji was testing them. That's why when we have to come in Sachi Sangat, we have to be attentive. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਿਹਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੱਚੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀਤਾ ਕੀ, ਸੁਣਿਆ ਕੀ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਲਿਆ. What is the benefit? There is no benefit. There was a message which was given to the Sangat by Bhai Sutra ji. Because Bhai Sutra ji was also, and Guru Sahib knew that Sutra is doing something because he wanted to teach some of the Sangat members. Chhar ki putri paramgat pai, Nanak jako sant sahai. Santan ki man take takai. When we come in Sachi Sangat, our mind should be totally on whatever the Sangat's message is there. Whatever Gurbani Guru's message is there. If we are doing Simran, we should be doing Simran. We should not be sleeping. We should not be looking here and there. मन जिहड़ा टिकाना है उत्थे जाके किस तरह टिकेगा? गाविए, सुनिए, मन रखिए पाओ. We have to listen to whatever is happening. The same jukti for Gurbani, same jukti for Katha Kirtan, same jukti for Simran. We have to listen from our own ears. ਜਦੋਂ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਬੱਚੇ, stay there. Don't leave. Listen to the kirtan. You will get so many messages from the kirtan. And Barag will come. Kirtan is very important. There is a reason why we have this format here. Because we all are Sikhs, we have to learn from Kirtan, from Katha, from Simran. Then only we can become the Das of Vaheguru. Slok, Jor Julam Phule Kano, Kachi De Bikar, Ahambud Bandan Pare, Nanak Naam Chutar. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੈ ਨਾ, inside us, there is a lot of things going on. I was talking with Gurmukh Pyare this morning. Har har kare, nit kapat kamave, hirda shuddh na hoye. Sometimes we do Simran and all, but in our real life, we have all corruption going on. our mind is captured by these doots. ਇਹ ਪੰਜ ਦੂਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਮਨ ਹੈ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ. Then we do bad things also. We say curse words, we do things which are not good, we do corruption and everything. Jor julam fule kano. Kende, because of the ego, we do all these things. We say bad things to people, we insult people. Kende, but we forget that the body which we are using to say these curse words, to do this corruption, kende, wo kachi de hai. What is kachi? Meaning it is going to perish one day. One day it is going to perish. किस चीज दा असी हंकार रखिया? What are we egotistical for? That's what is happening. We use this physical body to do a lot of bad things. भूल जाने असी कैसी हगे कौन, who we are. Are we this physical body or we live in this physical body? We have so much home, so much ego. बिख भरिया पे, we are full of tamogun. बिख्या दे नाल भरिया पे. Bishta ast rakat parete cham. And then this body is made out of bishta, poop, ast, bones, rakat, blood, parete cham. There is a skin on top of that. This upar tu rakhyo guman. Can they, you are egotistical because of this physical body, because of this bishta. Ahambod bandhan pare nanak naam chutar. Can they, you are full of ego, but there is only one way to leave this ego, leave this egotistical intellect through the naam. नाम दे नाल जदों जुड़ांगे ताइयों यह चीज ठीक होनी. एंड नाम दी बरकत किस तरह हुंदी है? How can we receive the naam? Satgur Sikh ko naam tande. But we have to reach to Satguru. But if we are only busy in the corruption, in doing our own things, our own mindful things, which we like, this worldly things, we cannot receive naam. Our ego will only increase. दुनियावी चीजें करन दे नाल साडी ईगो सिर्फ वधदी है. पौड़ी जज्जा जाने हाँ कुछ हुआ, बाध्यो ज्यो नलिनी प्रमसुआ. जज्जा जाने हाँ कुछ हुआ. कहते some people think how means home, ego. कहते the letter जज्जा जाने हाँ कुछ हुआ. Some people believe that they are the ones who have done something. They are rich, they are famous, they are something. वो अपने आप में कुछ समझ दे. I am something. I have a lot of power. I am a politician. I know a lot of people. I am very rich. I have so much title, whatever. कहते they are like a parrot. You know, parrot, पंजाबी च सूआ भी कहते हैं, तोता जिन्हों कहते हैं तोता. कहते बांधे ज्यों Nalini Pramasua. You know, there is a method in India how they catch the parrots. I don't know whether they do it now or not. They make a kind of a, pedestal and all, and they put some seeds on the pedestal. And when the parrot goes around that pedestal and he thinks that he's gonna, fall, because it is rotating, the pedestal is rotating, it's going upside down, 360-degree rotation is happening, and the parrot thinks he's gonna fall. And what happens is, because he thinks he's gonna fall, he holds the pedestal tightly, bade tight, the pedestal, and he's forgetting that this pedestal is actually make him get caught. He gets captured. Same cheez hai. The doubts which we have in our mind, ho sakta hai ki nahi ho sakta. For example, somebody can have a doubt. Really, the temple got actually got into 360 degrees of a rotation. 360 degree घूम गया temple. Somebody can have a doubt. We can have doubt. Are we this physical body? Is there any Atma? What is Atma? What is Atmara? What is mind? What is subtle body? Some people can have that. And because of these doubts, somebody can have a doubt, oh, I am better than others. That person is lower to me. That caste is lower to me. वो बंदा मेरे तो थल्ले है, मैं ज्यादा उच्चा हूं. I am better than others. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ because of these doubts, because of these ਭਰਮs, ਇਹ ਭਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ, ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਭੁਲੇਖੇ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਸ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ. Then we will have to come back again in this world. Because it happened because of our home. जज्जा जाने हाँ कुछ हुआ बांध्यो ज्यो नलिनी प्रामसुआ. Nalini is that pedestal which I was talking about, how they capture the sua as in parrot. Because of the doubts, our mind is like a parrot and it is going to be captured because of our own doubts. ज्यो जाने हाँ भगत ज्ञानी. This jealousy, this ego is not only up till the manuks. ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਮਨਮੁਖ ਹੀ ਕਰਦੇ, ਹੋਮੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਮਨਮੁਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਹੈ. No, even the spiritual people also, even the people who are into katha, into simran and into the vichar and all, they also have a spiritual jealousy. This jealousy, this rajogun stuff is in everybody. Until or unless our mind goes to the chautha pad, we'll have this jealousy. Even in the spiritual world also, so called people say we are spiritual, we are preachers, we are good kirtanis. Then also the jealousy will come. Jo jane हाँ भगत ज्ञानी. कहते मैं भगत हाँ, मैं ज्ञानी हाँ. I am a bhagat, I am Gyani, I have a lot of intellect, spiritual intellect. Aage Thakur til nahi mani. They are just saying it, but they have not done what Gurbani Guru is telling them to do, what Vaheguruji is telling them to do. जो ठाकुर कह रहे हैं वो कर दे नहीं. गुरबाणी कहे सेवक जन माने. दास बनना सौखा नहीं. कहना की है, कहना ते 2 मिनट लगते हैं ना. To say that, oh, I am the das of Vaheguru. It's very easy to say that. Oh, I do Amrit Vela in the morning. Oh, I do a lot of bhakti. तेरे च कुछ चेंज ते आया नहीं. तेरी नेचर ते उदा दी उदा ही है. Nothing changed. You are full of jealousy. You are full of ego. How come you are doing bhakti? हर हर करे नित कपट कमावे हृदय शुद्ध न होई. आगे ठाकुर तिल नहीं मानी. Even like a sesame seed, he has not abided to the hukam of Vaheguru. मालक जो कह रहे वो तो कीता नहीं. अजय भी कहता मैं माड़ा, मैं चंगा, दूजा माड़ा. I am better than others. आगे ठाकुर तिल नहीं मानी. जो जाने मैं कथनी करता. I am a very good preacher. मेरा जो कथन है ना, जो एक बारी मैं कहता, nobody can say this. I am saying this. I have a lot of gyan. I can preach like anything. I'm the best preacher of the world. Spiritually person. Still he has home. Vyapari basda jyo firta. And it is just like a trader. You know, he is going here and there, wandering everywhere, selling his things falsely. A lot of people, to give you an example, a lot of these people who are celebrities and they advertisement they do into, they are into ads and all, saying, okay, buy this, buy that. Now they're saying this to the people, but they have not used that. For example, they say, oh, this is the best deodorant. This is the best cologne. Now they're saying it, but they have never used it. Oh, this medicine is very good. Use this medicine for your body aches, for your headaches and whatnot. But they have never used it. Can they? This is the same thing about the preachers. They are preaching others. Oh, be away from calm, lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego. But they are in themselves involved in calm. This is what the nature. So that's why Maharaj says, don't connect with the physical bodies. Connect with the Gyan, with the Gurbani Guru. Bani Guru, आओ सारे पढ़िए. Bani Guru, Guru hai Bani, which Bani Amrit sare, Gurbani kahe, Sevak jan mane, Patak Guru nistare. We are connecting with the physical bodies and we don't know what they're doing. ਪਿੱਛੇ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ ਪਰਦੇ ਦੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ, behind the curtains, what are they doing? We don't know. But we are connected with so and so Bhai Sahib, so and so Sant, so and so Guru. No. There's a reason why Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj gave us Dhan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Because he knew that this is going to happen in Kal Yuga. That's why GuruNanak Dev Ji gave us the Gurbani. Guru Arjan Dev Ji gave us this Ad Granth. Pothi Parmeshwar ka than before Ad Granth was created. Otherwise, we will be just selling the things and not implementing it. And people will get connected with us. You don't know what they are doing. You don't know what is their personal life. That's why always connect with the Sachi Sangat. Maharaj says, there's the place where your home will go away. Sad sang je home mari. Nanak tako mile murari. Because this wall is of home, of the ego. When we will cross, when we will break this wall, then only we can meet Murari, as in waheguru. But that will happen when we will come in Sachi Sangat and do what Sachi Sangat is telling us to do. Sad sang je home mari, naam japange si. Sant jana mil har jas gayo, kot janam ke dukh gavayo. Salok. And the best time of doing the Simran. Now the time changed today in America and Canada. The time changed, right? 1 hour clocks were behind. A lot of people were not able to wake up for the Ramat Vela. Slok cha lage uth naam jap. Kende suta na reh ja. Don't keep on sleeping. Get up. Cha lage Amrit Vele. Early in the morning. Uth ke naam jap. Suta na reh ja kite. Cha lage ut naam jap nisbasar arad. Your japna should be like that. It should become aradhana. It should become ardas, benti. Day and night. Nisbasar. Day and night. Cha lage ut naam jap nisbasar arad. Kara tujhe na vyapai nanak mite upad. Then there will be no stress, no worry, no anxiety. कारा नहीं लगेगा तनु कारहा तुझे न व्यापई नानक मिटे उपाद. All the upad will go away. All these arguments, all these झगड़े जिन्ने भी है सारे खत्म हो जाएंगे. But you have to jap. Your mind will only go in peace when you will do, starting from Amrit Vela. I was talking with this Gurmukh Pyare who called me this morning. He said that from 3 in the morning, he cannot sleep. With Vaheguruji's Kirpa, automatically 3 in the morning, he will wake up, and till morning, till he starts his work, he will keep on japping, keep on sitting in the dhyan. His japana has become the aradhana. So much Kirpa. And we should all do the ardas benti that our japana also should become ardas. Wah, Guru. Wah, Guru. And then going in the dhyan. Arade, cha lage, ut naam jap, nisbasar arad. Day and night. Pauri, chajja, letter chajja. Churan, mite, tumare, tumaro. Churan, same. All the problems, all the sorrows which we have, any bad things which we have, कहते खत्म हो जाएंगी. How? राम नाम स्यो कर व्यवहारो. Trade in naam. What does that mean, trade in naam? आप जपो, अपना नाम जपो. Come in सच्ची संगत and jap. राम नाम स्यो कर व्यवहारो. चूरत चूरत साकत मुआ. कहते but if you'll keep on involving in this arguments, in these fights, petty fights and all, you will always be in pain. Maroge ਇਹਦੇ ਚ ਮਰ ਜਾਓਗੇ ਲੜਾਈ ਝਗੜੇ ਕਰਕੇ. And that's what the definition of sakat is there. Sakat is who's totally involved in Rajogun, Tamogun, not Sattogun. Very few Sakats will ever go to Sattogun. They will not even go to Sattogun. Rajogun and Tamogun. झगड़ते रहेंगे, आर्ग्यूमेंट्स. जाके हृदय होत पाओ बिया, चरे कसम्मल पाप तेरे मनुआ. कहते दिस इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ द साकत. जाके हृदय होत पाओ बिया, दूजा पाओ, duality. They will be always in duvida. Sakat the definition की है, they will be always in duvida. What is the duvida? What is the duality? That I am this physical body. When we do everything for the physical body, nothing for the Atmram, which is sitting in us, nothing for our mind. When we don't clean the dirt, the filth of our mind, ਜਦੋਂ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਧੋਂਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ, always in duality. Everything we do in duvida. जाके हृदय as in mind, होत पाओ दुआ, पाओ बिया, दूजा पाओ. चरक सम्मल पाप तेरे मनुआ. All these thoughts of Tamogun and Rajogun, they are the paps. They are the evil paps. They are the sins. चरक सम्मल पाप तेरे मुआ. कहते मन दे विच ये पाप विकार, काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, अहंकार जो चढ़े रहंदे. Remember, Guru Pyareo, whenever these things come in your mind, when you read the Gurbani, always remember there are 4 padarthas which are given to you. We discussed it day before yesterday, or whenever the last lecture was. Those 4 padarthas, other than those 4 padarthas, if we are doing anything else, we are doing paap. कोई भी करते हुए, कुछ भी करते हुए, वो 4 पदार्थ सानू महाराज कहते 4 पदार्थ ले जग आया. We came with those 4 padarth. If we are doing anything other than earth, Kam, Taram, Mokh, right? And sometimes people say, oh, Kam is allowed. Kam is allowed. Kam is only allowed with your partner. Then it is not a lust, it is a love. Only with your partner. As in, with your wife or with your husband. Not with anybody else. Otherwise, that also become a lust, paap. तो 4 पदार्थ ले जा गाया, शिव शक्ति का खेल. चरे कसम्मल पाप तेरे मनुआ. पाप वही होंगे जो 4 पदार्थ तो अलग करांगे ਅਸੀਂ. Work is allowed, studying is allowed, sports is allowed, everything is allowed that comes in earth chara. सब कुछ allowed है. Maharaj is not saying don't work, don't study, don't play games, don't do sports. That's allowed, that part of earth chara. कहते फिक्र नहीं करनी. Don't be anxious, don't be depressed, and that will only go away. We will do everything with the taram, with honesty. Sarab taram mein shresh taram, har ko naam jap nirmal karam. Not wah guru. Whenever there is a tension, just jap naam at that point of time. Antargat, right? Remember waheguru. Japna doesn't mean that you have to chant. Your surt is connected. Maybe you are putting the dhyan and waheguru. You are listening to the kirtan. Right? While working, you're listening to Gurbani, you're listening to the Katha. Right? For 24 hours, if our mind will go there, then that paap kasammal will not come. Chare kasammal paap tere manua, amrit katha sant sang sunua. Kende katha nu suno. Again and again, listen to the Katha. Amrit katha. Amrit Katha, Sant Sang Sunua. Come in Sachi Sangat and listen to the Katha. All these things will go away. Why? Because Gyan is really needed. The Brahm Gyan. That Amrit Katha is needed for our mind to be cleaned. Amrit Katha sunde muh mitha hona shuru ho jayega. Mind will go in peace. Because this is the Gyan which will bring the peace. However, if we take the worldly Gyan, oh, this is happening in politics, that is happening in politics, then when you will listen to those news and everything, you will be stressed out, you will be anxious, you will be depressed. But Vaheguruji's Katha will make your mind in peace. Man sehaj vich chale jayega. That's why it is Amrit Katha. Amrit Katha, Sant Sang Sunua. Listen. ऐ ना कथा च बैठ के भी आप सुते पे हैं. अमृत कथा संत संग सुनुआ, चरै काम क्रोध drishtai, then this anger, this sexual desire, this wickedness, this will go away. Ta kaam jayega. Now some Gurmukhs, I don't want to say even the Gurmukhs, some people say them, oh, that you should not be involved in kaam, even with your wife or with your husband. That's a very, very wrong precedence to set. Maharaj gave us the Jivan of Grasti, a family person. You have to stay in the family. Nahi tak bahut kaand hunde fir. You have to stay with your family. That is allowed. When Maharaj is speaking about this kaam here, this is kamna for, doing the lust or sexual desire with others, other than your life partner. Chara, Kam, Krodh, Drishtai. But when you will listen to the wisdom of Gurbani, when you will do Sangat, Sachi Sangat, when you will sing praises, then this Kam, Krodh, Drishtai, wickedness will go away. Nanak Jako Kirpa Gusai. But remember, this is not in your controls. Ardas Benti, all the time Ardas, Ardas, Ardas. Kam, Krodh, Ar, Lobh, Moh. बिनस जाए हमेव नानक प्रभ शरणागति कर प्रसाद गुरुदेव. Always do the last benti. Then these thieves will go away. जपना संगत विच बैठ के आओ जी, सास के रास सिमरन. वाह tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru tummy out, listen to your voice. वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु. गुरु प्यारो सेवा कर लो. वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु,
वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, waheguru, 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 अंतर्गत मन ही जपे, मन ही बोले। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। हम अवगुण भरे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाट बिखै बिख खाई। माया मोह परम पै भूलै, सुत दारा स्यो प्रीत लगाई। एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तह मिलन जम त्रास मिटाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸਰਨਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।